Quarantina. It's season 6, episode 30. I know you're keeping track, because I am. Anyway, here we are. It's Sunday, and that's about all I got. I mean, I'm sure there's some national days. We've done so many national days that I'm national dayed out. It's actually National Brandied Fruit Day, but I'm not doing a brandied fruit cocktail. But I do have a cocktail for you. I've got your Star Daisy cocktail, quarantine style, of course. And here's why we're doing it: because you guys, because of you. It's you. It's not me. It's nobody Shelby though. It's all the people that help. It's all the people that make this thing work, especially the Code Tribe. And you are my shooting stars. You're stars in your own right, because you do. Anyway, just Paul, tell us about the cocktail inside, because I know. Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm celebrating a Bengal win. Wow. Come on. That's my Bengal roar. That's all I got. It wasn't that great. But it was a win. Anyway, Blue Monkey Quarantina. The only business is monkey business and Code Tribe. We do have a Code Tribe going on. And dogs. We have dogs. And eating stuff and all sorts of, I don't know. Here, give me this thing. See if I can do this without, oh, there's a hand. You got it. It's a hot minute. It's all good. Look at this. Get the mic on.
Yep, we're good.
Check one, check one. Check one, check two. I don't know what any of that means. I just like saying weird things. Make Shelby, she's producer. She's just doing it. We good?
We're good.
We're good. We're just doing it. So it's coming up November 16th. So first, I think we should start with the update, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? October. I don't even know what day it is anymore. It's October, right?
Mm-hmm.
Specifically, actually, what day is it? October, give me a number.
The date?
Yeah. I got to mark
it. 20th.
Huh?
It's the 20th. Sorry, I was doing...
15? No, 22nd. Is it the 20th?
Correct.
All right. Man, I have some weird numbers up here. All right. So here's the update. Now I'm going to blame this one on me, because I was out. We were gone last week for work. Always work. And we talked to a lot of people about the Code Drive, correct?
Correct.
The problem is we did a lot of talking, a lot of talky, not a lot of donating. So we got some money. We got a little donation. We have a lot in the pipeline, as they say in the world of sales. So we're counting on you people that said, yeah, you're in. Yeah, I sent emails that you know who you are. But we did move up, which is positive. If it ever goes down, hole in the bottom of the glass, we have a lot of issues. But you ready for this? Here we are. We are at 27,000. Echo. $27,461 as of, what are you telling me that today is?
October 20th.
20 October. Bless me. Yeah! Woo! Get me sneezed. I'm so excited.
Can I do that again?
Yeah, please. Huh? So there it is. A new layer on the drink.
That's exciting.
Yeah, this is big stuff, people. 27,461. I'll tell you what's fun about that number.
That is probably Alan's favorite number.
Is it Alan's favorite number?
27 is it?
Oh.
It is, so why wouldn't 27,000 be?
Well, okay. I'll go with that. My favorite part about that number is it takes us halfway. Over halfway. We've gotten over half. Now I will tell you, the first half is not the easiest, because none of it's easy. It seems the quickest, but we got over almost 4 weeks left. Please don't wait for 4 weeks, because I have to put it all together, and it's hard last minute adding in stuff. We'll add it in. Don't worry. But to give you due recognition, We always like it a little sooner. Anyway, Paul, is there a cocktail night? Yeah. As you may have heard me mention minutes ago, it's not really any national day that was worthwhile for a cocktail. Now that was mean because I told you it was National Brandied Fruit Day. So, and oddly enough, we are going to be using a brandy. So, you know what? Tip of the hat. But I didn't want to. That wasn't the point today. You know what I wanted? I woke up this morning and I said, Paul, that's me. I said, Paul, let's go with like some sort of old cocktail, like an obscure cocktail. So I started looking up stuff. Enter the Star Daisy. Now, to be fair and clear, the Star Daisy in of itself is actually not that old, but it uses two really, really old cocktails that they have basically morphed together to make the Star Daisy cocktail. Guess what the two cocktails are?
What?
Guess.
Oh, I'm gonna think a daisy.
Daisy's one.
Yeah, I don't know the other one.
Star.
Is there a star cocktail?
There's the Star cocktail.
Have
So
we done the star cocktail?
we have not, and in hindsight, we could have. But the Star cocktail. Well, let's start with the Star. So the Star cocktail is coming to you at about 1870s. It's from the Manhattan Club,
Huh?
which we believe is where the Manhattan came from. And this was it was popular at the time, and it was basically another version of a Manhattan. Here's what you did. Instead of using rye whiskey and vermouth, you would use an apple brandy, sweet vermouth, some simple syrup, and then Peychaud's bitters.
Mm.
Yeah, see, I knew that's what she would say. So we're not doing a Star cocktail, but I'm sure it's delicious. It's all right, but you're not finding that too many places. But
I am sure that it is an acquiredly appreciated drink somewhere.
But when you take the Daisy, which is also about 1870, now that one we're going to give credit to Jerry Thomas. He was the first one to publish it in his book Bartender's Guide. And this is out of Washington, D.C., is where we have first records of it being made. And if you remember, the Daisy is basically, now the one I'm going to give you right now is kind of I'll call it the original. It was 2 parts gin, 1 part lemon juice, about a half a part simple syrup, and soda water over crushed ice. Normally it was garnished with some fresh fruit. But the Daisy has become a base of other drinks. Not a base of other drinks, but there's lots of Daisy versions. So now there's a brandy Daisy, a whiskey Daisy, a tequila Daisy, and it's morphed because typically now they don't use simple syrup, they use grenadine.
No?
So a Daisy's normally have a pink color to it, and yeah, so there you go. Also, originally, it used Carousel as one of its base. So enter the Star Daisy. So that's what we're doing today. Star Daisy basically takes these two drinks, brings in the Applejack, brings in the gin, and you're left with a wonderful cocktail, so we believe, because we haven't had it yet.
I'm looking forward to it. Based on the ingredients that are sitting out.
Shall we?
We shall.
You guys, please, Paul, just make the cocktail. I know. Here it is. Your Star Daisy quarantine style. So we're going to start with gin. 3/4 ounce. We're going with a golden gin. You can use any gin you want. I really think that any botanical would probably be a great gin for this. We're going local. Our little Knox.
Yeah.
Knox Distillery, Knox Joseph.
Made with honey.
Yes, and it's delicious. So 3 ounces. There's one. One for Shelby. Giant square bottle's not the easiest to pour out without a stopper, but hey, here we are. We're doing it. All right, so there's your gin. Then you're coming in with apple brandy. Now, we're using Applejack, which you could use an apple brandy. A lot of them, I'm looking to see if I have the other one. There's an apple brandy out of France, which is very common, very popular. Anyway, you may be asking yourself, what's the difference between Applejack and apple brandy? Uh, None. Apple brandy is more of what you would say is French. Applejack, this is American version. It's like soda versus pop, right? It's just a term, right? It's
Okay.
what we describe it. This is apple brandy, and now how they make Applejack, there's lots of different versions. Some of the old versions of Applejack, actually, it's when they would take fermented apple cider and they would freeze it. Remember me talking about this? And then they would take the ice off the top, which would basically just be the water. So that would just increase the proof strength.
Huh.
Yeah. Anyway, Laird's. I will say,
We should try that.
give that a little whiff though. I mean, it's a nice apple.
Oh, yeah, it is.
You know, it's a great autumn drink as well, which is I thought another reason this would be fun. We're hitting autumn now. Apple cocktails are in. They're the new thing. So another 3/4 ounce. One for me, one for Shelby. Then, now this one actually surprised me. Orange Curacao, but 3/4 ounce, which is a hefty amount of orange Curacao.
So it's orange and apple.
Yeah.
A little bit of honey. Botanical gin.
There's a little 3/4 ounce. Another 3/4 ounce. So we got our orange Curacao. Then we're coming in with lemon juice. Now, before I pull this lemon juice, anybody on, by the way? Do we have?
Yeah.
We got people?
We do.
I know we have a lot of people traveling right now. And so if you watch this later, thank you. And if you don't, well, you know, it's okay too. I'm doing a little prep here before we, and actually, you know, just for, that was a dog.
That would be Sierra weighing in.
Yeah, she has her own version of what this, she might be at the lemon juice. All right. Anyway, so 3/4 ounce of lemon juice. Freshly squeezed, of course, right? It's a juicy lemon. You used one earlier. Did you notice that?
I did. In fact, I didn't use. I only used like a.
Yeah. Yeah. This is. That's pretty crazy. So 3/4 ounce lemon, and then about 1/3 of an ounce. So do 2/3 total. So I'm going to just do it in one shot of simple syrup. Some of the recipes you will see for this drink, if you're pulling them up, you'll see a couple things that are a little odd. One, some of these will actually call for a little bit of saline, a little water, salt water. I'm choosing not to for health reasons. That's not true. I just didn't want to do it. And then the other thing you'll see is some of them will not call for simple syrup, but most versions do, and most people say it's better with a little bit of sweetness. Paul, just, are you making a drink? I'm making a drink, I promise. So there it is. Give this a shake. What if it was a lemon? Smiling. I really want to just give it a good spin, but I'm afraid I do that and it goes both directions. And we're not going to practice it.
Let's practice it during the telethon.
There you go. We'll do it during telethon. November 16th, 17th, by the way, in case you're keeping track at home, which I hope you are. So there it is. Then you're going to just pour this into a couple coupe glasses. Anybody do the research on the coupe glass? Of course not. I'm telling you, I double checked.
Nobody fact checked.
Nobody fact checked me, and I'm telling you, I looked, and I'm right. It is based off the mold of the boob. We did it for breast, metastatic breast cancer awareness month, because what you can't call it is breast awareness month. because
You're always aware.
I'm always aware. Always. Now, garnish. Two things. First, before garnish, we are, because we're using orange carousel, we're also going to use some emergency. That's not true. We use emergency for everything. Emergency, yeah, for shooting stars, just like you. We just give it a little, like a daisy, a little dollop will do you, right? See what I did there with the.
Nice.
Now,
Alan made a good joke. Put a little deuce coupe there.
yes. All right, I have an idea. We're going to see if this works. So we have pre-made some stars.
Only pre-made as in like 2 minutes.
Yes, literally.
We're actually a lot late.
I had this idea.
Look at you getting fancy.
That's my shooting star. What do you think of that? Aw. That's still okay, right?
Yeah, it is. You're going to have to bring it up on camera closer.
Yeah, I will.
But that looks pretty from here.
I know it's quiet. It's because I'm trying to concentrate here. People, just bear with me.
You can tell NFDA is going on too.
Yeah, I know. Quiet.
Yeah.
And there's another shooting star.
Oh my goodness.
Right?
Yeah. That's a pretty one.
Is that a pretty one?
Yeah, it's curled up in the bottom of the glass. It's really fun. The more you know.
The more you know. I thought about that. That was actually... All right. Oh, I got to try it first. Hold on. So here it is. Quarantine style Star Daisy cocktail coming at you.
And speaking of stars, Andy Lopez, happy birthday.
Oh, yeah. Happy birthday. Here we go. Oh, yes. Oh, that's a great one. You're going to love this because here's what I'm going to tell you. It's amazing about it. Hold on. Coming around. Here's your shooting star. Star Daisy. Coming in. Hold on.
Oh, isn't that fun?
Wait, isn't that lovely? Look at that. Give that a try. Tell me you don't taste.
Oh, that's lovely.
That is a great autumn sipper.
I can taste everything in that.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. The lemon hits you. The apple flavor is kind of almost at the back end. It almost washes down with apple. The gin, it's not gin heavy at all, but we're using a honey.
Some orange in there.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's tasty. Very fall.
Yeah, hey, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Ta-da! So full credit to Sasha Petrosky. He at the Milk and Honey in Manhattan, New York, which is another bar we need to visit, which I believe is 100% still open. We need to do that one. Now, last bit of history. This was originally, so we're talked about the Daisy, Star Daisy in the 1800s. So Daisy actually was slang for something that was extraordinary. Yeah. Like if something was Daisy, it was like off the hook. It was extraordinary. Matter of fact, Daisy, slang word, ended up turning into doozy. Like that was a doozy. Yeah, you're welcome. So tie this all together with a nice pretty bow. This cocktail is a mix of two great things, right? Two old cocktails coming together, something extraordinary. Wait for it. This cocktail show coming together with donations for the coat drive, cocktails and coats. Extraordinary, wonderful thing. Thanks to extraordinary people like you, daisies like yourself out there. So yeah, that was it. I thought I'd get more out of that, but that was it. That's all I got. But I got a good cocktail.
It's a delicious cocktail.
Oh, that's rocking.
Yeah, it is.
So anyway, seriously, www.coatdrive.org. Go donate. Order drink.
Or scan the QR code.
Oh my God, yeah, scan the code. It's right there. And donate today. We're filling up. I don't have a count on cocktails right now, but I know we've got plenty left. But we got about $23,000 left to raise to get to that 50,000 mark And but it's all happening. So get on board. Go do that as soon as you can.
Please help us keep kids warm.
Please help us keep kids warm. And the last thing, bar is open, meaning on November 16th, 17th, if you're in the Cincinnati area, stop by. We would love to have you here. You can be on the show. You could be outside the speakeasy, in the speakeasy.
Yeah.
I'll let you make your drink at the speakeasy.
Yeah.
But it's going to be a good time.
And if you're not able to come and join us, a cocktail comes with a link that you can join us.
That's
live.
right. You will be able to actually pop on live, and you'll be a little on the camera right there, and we can talk to you live while we're making your
Yes.
So anyway, we need your help. November 16th, 17th. It's coming up quick, so don't delay. We did put out a PSA, public service announcement. If you haven't seen that, I suggest you go to Facebook and find it. We'll put it in some new spots.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's all. That's it, folks. We love you. Thanks for all your help, as usual. Here's to you, all you shooting stars out there. You're extraordinary. Stars. There, that's it. Cheers. Love you.